Next. Who is next for us to go? What? No. Let's do more of the problem so that we understand.
Water.
Thank you.
Yes.
Samuel, what is your solution?
My solution is to build a modern water factory for them.
Is it bottled water or sachet?
Yes, it's water, yeah.
Don't give me that.
I have they have problem number one.
No. Your solutions.
Okay,
Is it sachet water or bottled water?
I'm doing both.
Thank you.
Yes.
What is the problem that the customer is having now? One.
They lack clean water. Two. Inadequate water supply.
3.
Service delivery.
4.
Infrastructure.
Okay. When you put all of this together, what is the major problem that you want to solve?
I want to provide them the hygienic water supply.
Access to good water. Accessibility to clean and hygienic water.
Something that is affordable.
You see, it's adding on to the problem. Because we need to find the key problem. You understand what the exercise are doing?
Yes.
Thank you. So, realize that people don't just get access to water. It's not just any water. But they want the water to be clean. They want it to be available. They want you to use all the necessary logistics to produce the water. That's why when you watch an interview, you say 40 space money to go and advert on the kind of infrastructure they have in producing the water. Because the only way when you are drinking water, you know the taste of water.
Should not have a test.
Yes. Next. Yes. What solution?
The solution is to provide hygienic, well-packaged agri products for customers to have plant protein intake for healthy living.
What are their problems?
One, the unhygienic way of processing the sesame seed.
Okay. 2.
Another problem is lack of timing. They don't have time to process it.
3.
Lack of knowledge on how to process it.
Okay. 4.
Not well stored. Yeah.
So basically, what do you want to do?
So basically, I want to provide solution for all those ones, to give them a well packaged.
Tell me the key problem that you are trying to solve. What's the key problem here?
The key problem is to provide a nutritious and hygienic agri product for people.
Using big words. Use words that the customer will understand.
Clean and a plant protein intake for customers. Yes.
So when we are coming out with the MBA program, we need to identify the problem that people are facing. One, for instance, we identify that people really want to do an MBA, and there was no MBA, practical MBA in entrepreneurship. There are MBA programs that people can do, but they are more theoretical. The second problem we realize in Salon is that the formula of MBA, people don't want regular, they don't want weekends, they want sandwich. You understand? It's a problem. Can you come to class every day? No. Exactly. The other problem thing was that we realized that people want to do an MBA, but they are interested in an international MBA.
So they are done.
I told you about that. Now, when you come to my office, the local university MBA certificates are lying there. Nobody has come for it. The foreign one that they will take the certificate from the ambassador, they will take it. And when they are applying to the this thing. You understand what I'm saying? Peter, take me through. So Peter, if UniMak doesn't have, which phone is that?
You're right.
You. Whose phone is that? Let's continue. So, Peter.
Yes. Yes, sir. Also, when you're talking about the international flavor of this MB, just a suggestion. When I was even talking with the SLAJ president before coming,
Who were talking to?
the SLAJ, the Association of Journalists in Sierra Leone.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he asked, I said, we are offering the E4Impact. He said, okay, I've seen it, it's in Milan, right? I said, yes, we are having that certificate. Is it in UniMak? I said, yes. He said, so tell me about it. Will you go to Milan for the certification or so? I said, no, but we're having the same standard and teachings and trainings just as you are in Milan. So I'm just suggesting if maybe this program can create provision for maybe a week visitation.
No, we have it.
Yesterday you were.
Yeah, I know, but what I mean, maybe it's part of the package.
It's part of it. Let me answer.
People have gone before.
Yeah.
People in the past have gone.
No, I know we were talking about the alumni stuff.
No, yes, it's when you finish school before you go, because you have to go with your certificate.
Okay.
In part, if you have to go to Milan, because you are going there to preach, if you don't have a business, they will select you. But usually you send your pitch
First.
and then they will go and look for somebody who wants to listen to your pitch. And they will send the pitch to the person. So when you go, the person, before he comes to you, he knows what you are doing. That is why in Ghana, all those who went last year, there are about 20 or so people. They had people coming back to visit to check whether whatever English they went to speak, they are there. Yes, and one of the guys went to brag. When they came, the white man was even telling me. So the thing was asking him to be sure. So normally before they come, they will send me all the documents you submitted for me to do due diligence for you, for them. So before they come and meet you, I'll go to the registrar general, check whether you are paying your VAT, your TIN numbers and everything. So when you are going, they will tell you the things you have to bring. So when you go, you pick to about 4 people who are in the same industry like you. So check, Star FM, the owner of Star FM was one of our students. When he went to Milan, the only thing that there was that he wanted to set up a radio station in Ghana. But he doesn't have money to buy the gadgets. Then there was a radio station that he's put in. They have old gadgets because they are now moving to online radio in Milan.
Yeah.
They ship the gadgets to him. That's what he used to set up. Check, Bolare. He's very popular. Well, before he joined the MBA program, he was just an MC. After joining the MBA program, he has multiple radio. GH1 is even for him. You can check on him online.
Yeah,
So, Mr. Andy, the question would be, with the invitation be for everyone?
No. I've already said that if you don't have a business, you can't go. They used to ask even my opinion whether somebody has to come. Now they stopped. So now they are dealing with you, right? Yes. It's only when they are doing Zoom call that they call me. Now don't they deal with you directly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you are dealing with them, they know. They check on you on Facebook. They check on you on LinkedIn. So when they are lying, they will know. There's someone they need over here. You pay pharmacy to borrow farm. Oh yes. Those people, good. So whatever you are saying, so when you say them something, I'm doing this, they will check you online. So someone, if you have told them something, and those people, if you work with whites, you can't change your story. Whites, you can't change your story.
Sure.
Now, I've been working with them from 2014, and anything you've told them, you will hold it against you. For instance, why would I tell them that when they are dealing with students, they should consult me? Why? So in Ghana, it's only when people have to travel that they send me the list of people they selected from Ghana. And there's one of our colleagues last year who did the course from Liberia. He also sent me his letter. And he sent him that he has to go to the embassy with that letter because he has to come to Milan to pitch. So that is it. Okay. I know people who want to go. So some of the Ghanaians, when they went and they had the visa, after the pitching, then they went to France. And they went to other places. The people they know. Some people too who went, the pharmacy guy who won the business competition. After pitching, he got a company from Italy that wanted to sell products to know him. But they don't want to come and set up in Ghana. set up, they just want to sell, so they'll fly everything to him to sell. Then they share the revenue.
Wow.
The guy, so another guy, you can check Apiani. Apiani sells rice mailing machines. The guy is in class, he is into agri. This guy, wonderful. He does pallets, but when he went to pitch, the guy who was interested in coming, he sells rice mailing machines, smaller ones for farmers. That's another business he's doing. This guy, for instance, check on the champion. This guy, Joseph. Joseph was taking. Joseph now sells all his coffee to Milan. He's from Uganda. Please, the truth of the matter is, if you don't have anything to show, me for instance, I won't go because I don't have anything to show. Unless I do not do anything at all, and I want to follow them. So please think about it. If you have something to show, and they start the interview, and they send you the form to fill, whatever you are going to tell them, they'll go online to check.
I think it's true. It's happening. I was working on a biogas project, but then the white lady that we communicate with us,
Yes.
she leaves a prototype, Antoinette, yeah. So I was unable to provide the
She asked for a prototype.
Yes.
Yes.
We requested for a prototype.
Yeah. Why you think they are jokers? They have a full manager who will check on you, they will do all the necessary intelligence. All the suits you say you attended, they will say, nobody is even lying in Ghana. This is here, it's not done. They are sending me to confirm. So I've called him to stop it. Okay? So I need you to think about it. Design thinking. There are multiple problems. Then you look for the key problem. And then there are multiple solutions as well. There's not only one solution, there are multiple solutions. So that's what you came out with. For massaging, for cooking, for all those things. You find out the key solution. Then you identify a prototype. What is the prototype that you are going to use? You always have to come out with a prototype. And then sometimes when you come out with a prototype, you have to redesign and seek customer validation. So how are you going to seek the customer validation?
You ask them.
How are you going to ask them?
You give it to them for them to use, and then
How do you do that? You see, you are in my class, so stop talking like that.
For us, we give them the water, so they can feel the taste.
So no, you don't just give them. What is the process involved? Don't just give them. What's the process involved? Are you going to use a focus group? Are you going to get other water that they have to choose which one they are interested in or which one tastes better?
Yeah.
What is the packaging? What are you going to do? So you need to see customer validation. Whether they like the sachet water or they like the bottled water.
Key stakeholders engagement.
Exactly. Also that you can join the Water Producers Association. We have one in Ghana. They determine the pricing of sachet water and bottled water. Yeah. It's an association. They are very powerful. So they got most of their machines from China to produce the water. Okay? So there's a quantity they have to grow. And they segment across. So these guys sells here. They don't sell because it's quite difficult. So I need you to think through. If now we have to solve a problem, what problem are we going to solve? And what are the multiple problems that must or works together with the main problem that we have identified? If you go online now, you go to Google, design thinking, this is the document you receive. Go to design thinking online and click on images. This is exactly what you receive. You don't see anything about it. I'm saying that now, as managers, when you are thinking, when there's a problem to solve in the office, customers are not buying. What are the multiple problems? What are the reasons why customers are not buying? I don't want you to go to meetings and when they say that customers are not buying, and then you keep quiet. Why are they not buying? Is it because of the delivery? Is it because of our processes? Is it because of pricing? Why are they not buying?
Low quality.
You said?
Low quality.
Exactly. There are so many things. So you should come up with all this. Okay? So when you go to a community, you want to do something for the community. What do the community need? Someone will say, we need a pipe-borne water. But what are other problems? Where are they getting water from now? What is happening to the water? You should ask yourself a lot of questions. I don't want us to jump into the issue whereby when somebody says, this I'm sick, then you are sick. No. What contributed to the sickness? Are you not sleeping well? No. Why is the community not accepting the new change you are bringing? Why? Is it because you are not communicating well? Is it because of their mindset? Is it because somebody want to sabotage you? Why? The moment you you stop asking questions, you're in big trouble. When you open a restaurant and people are not eating, you shouldn't blame it on only the price. Something else will contribute to that. The time you open, the time you close, you are the day I arrived on Saturday, there was light off. But there were people still sitting in the darkness at the restaurant. Do you know why? Because Peter has a generator. So when he put on the generator, people started, you know what I'm saying? People were sitting waiting. So the issue is that when people are not coming to your restaurant, there's a reason why they are not coming.
But certain businesses in this country are very difficult to market in the market.
Which one?
Like water.
Like what?
Water.
Mm-hmm.
Like family care.
Mm-hmm.
It's trending in our country, but it's not even qualified there. Because of for now it's not good. There are other water companies in this country that
So they don't grant themselves. They have positioned themselves in the mind of customers.
Hey, Thomas, you just got married. Keep quiet. What is the question?
I was explaining to you that some businesses in this country they are very difficult to market, to change the mindset of people, like water.
Hold on. Example is what?
There is a water brand name Family Care in this country. Before it was preferred very well. They prefer Family Care than any other brand.
Why?
Because the way they process the water.
So now,
But for now, you can buy Family Care within 3-4 days, it's changed over. The people are still going for it. Even you bring a good product for them, they prefer to wait for Family Care.
Thank you. So the question I want to ask you is that Family Care, that's the name, they have identified why people buy water. So people are not buying water because you are using good machine to do purified water. There are reasons. That's why in this thing you have to ask yourself, why are people buying? That's why you do observational research. You need to find out why. So why how many of us drink the Family Care?
so look, there is
I just know, I want to know how many of us drink Family Care? Who knows Family Care? Is it true that when you keep it for 3-4 days, it turns bad?
Yes.
Before now, it was not like
Thank
that.
you.
Now,
Thank you.
Not even 3-4 days.
So you yourself, at this your level, you have money and you take a decision to buy water, which you know in the next 2-3 days, the taste will change. You at this level, because of that, you drink the water quickly before it gets finished, right?
yes.
Thank you. So, since we have understood this,
yeah.
why do you buy Family Care?
For me, I think it's less. Because
Hold on. I said customers don't know what they want. What do you mean by they are the best?
For me, I normally buy,
Mhm.
I don't drink plenty water. Maybe 2 or 3 packets per day. But for me, it serves more than 1 2.
You do what?
When I buy it, it serves me more than 2.
That's why you buy.
No,
I want to know why you buy it.
because it's pure.
Thank you. Are you a scientist? No. It's a right question. You're asking multiple questions.
Yes.
No, sir.
You have the machine to check what it is. You have it.
No, sir.
Thank you. But something has made up that mind. Who else uses it? Family Care. Why?
Before, just as
No, why do you use it? You are a chief.
purified water
You are.
was taken out the most purified water.
You were thinking.
Yeah.
Because that's what people say. Thank you. Were you there when you were doing the research?
Perception.
Thank you. You see how perception has. Chief, perception. So customers may have a problem because of perception. Customers may buy a product just because of perception. So realize that instead of him saying that, okay, I need to be sure of the quality, because it gets spoiled after 3 days. If I drink and I don't pee, after 3 days, hey, my stomach will spoil. But you drink, right? But you know it gets spoiled, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
But you have been drinking it.
Before.
Yeah, before. But ever since I experienced that, I stopped
stopped.
buying it.
Have you experienced that?
No.
Who has experienced it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Did you experience
Yeah, I've
it?
even seen some
Hold on,
particles.
I want. You saw particles.
Yes.
So did you stop?
Yes.
Immediately.
So you don't drink it again?
Yes.
Thank you. Have you experienced it? Have you stopped?
Me, I still drink
I'm
it.
asking a question.
Before 2-3 days, it's finished. I finish it before 2-3 days.
Okay, so did you listen to him? He said for him, he doesn't want the party to develop after 2-3 days. When you say customers, different thinking, yes, customers.
Why some of us are experiencing it because I do buy in large quantities for the house.
Exactly.
So when you steal for that one,
Are you aware that Vortic, when you buy Vortic, you shouldn't put it on
the ground.
On the ground.
Yes, scientifically it's not.
Thank you.
That's
Because
Maybe that's right.
the
yes.
ground,
Not put it on.
it's happen. When we buy bottled water, so even now, the hotel, anytime I go, they pick my water from the table and put it on the ground. When I get there, I put it on the table. They think the ground has an effect.
it's
Yeah,
happens
to make
like
it
when
cool.
you put water in the fridge, contaminate on the fridge, with fish. The water, the scent becomes the fish of the water.
You know this ground is made of water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why
And it's also
if water is
porous.
able to eat into a wall and be climbing up, do you know what water can do to that water can do to a bottle of water on the ground? So probably what you are seeing is based on the way you are doing it. So in my house I have pallets.
Yes, Alex.
When I buy water for a week, I put it on.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it's the best water. But I want you to understand that customers have multiple problems and you need to find multiple solutions to it. That is it.
Danny,
Yes.
Danny, maybe you crown it all, to be honest with you. All their products have been declining.
Yeah,
That's
mega.
Yes. Initially when we started, when they make mango juice, whatever it was like, butter sugar, I'm not a scientist, but water will have any taste. For me, I feel it like it's pure. But when I drink it, I feel comfortable compared to what I drink water.
But you know, companies mature
On decline, yeah. Life
I
cycle.
hope you know that. So then in the initial stage, they may have all the resources, they may have all the machinery, they may have all the staff, they may have all the quality control from the beginning. But normally with the African mentality, businesses, the moment they start selling, they think the customer has no choice
Exactly.
than to stick and stay with them.
Exactly. That's what
The only time family care will wake up. So now family care is getting other new customers to sell to.
So,
So who don't care? Yes.
Yes, I drink from this water ingredients. They have been in the market about some years now. And sometimes I bought it for my family. It will go like a month and the taste never changes.
These are fine.
Taste that.
Nowadays.
So my question is, can the taste be Terror is just talking about the taste.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because most of these other companies, they are getting their water from the same source.
The water is always from the same source. Sometimes when it comes to water, it's either the packaging. Sometimes some people add
Or the filtration, yes.
yeah, some people add certain things to the water just to
But when the
very
filter, they
purified.
need change after.
Okay. Some people too, they put there are certain things there.
So they want some water time.
What was the last time you read the packaging on the water? You've never done that.
Yeah, it had a duration of time.
All
You
these
get
things,
time.
have you read
Yes.
that read before?
Yes.
Have you bought this bottle water I've been drinking? I've never checked whether when it
Yeah,
expires.
duration.
No, we just like that.
3 months.
discover that 90% of recycled water cannot cure. At the end, what happened? After they drive them, they just block everything.
No, the same thing happened in Ghana.
Yeah,
That's why when you watch television, all the major water producing companies, they show how they process the water. So in Ghana, it's not the competition. They show how they produce the water. What I'm trying to let you understand is that every business idea, every business you are trying to develop, one, there are different problems. For instance, if you want to sell wigs, people who want to buy a wig, they have different problems. One, somebody wants to buy a wig that you can just put the cap on. What are some of the names that you have for your wigs? You have color 1, color 2.
Brazilian.
And you have the
Brazilian.
Bond straight, human.
Like for this, you have expressions, you have darling, you have Russia. So
Yeah.
plants are.
Yeah. Hey.
Maybe when a pioneer of a business passes on or pass off, and it's very difficult for
The business to survive.
business to survive after him. Why? Why?
Just like grafting.
Who can tell you?
So,
Grafting.
Who can tell you?
The owner is still alive.
First and the only
The owner is still alive. Left is managed, and now he's still alive.
it never diminishes
Really control the brand.
its
Sure,
content,
because
the product itself.
Grafting.
Not until when
Big
the pioneer
big
passed on.
place.
so, hello.
There is a typical example can tell you here.
You see,
But
you
when
see
I
guys,
that in that place,
That's how I will tell you.
exactly, now they talk.
Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
So let's have the answer first.
on family business that we are trying to introduce for the MBA program. It's the same thing in Ghana. Most businesses in Ghana collapse when the founders die. So have you noticed the Indians? Have you noticed the Syrians? Have you noticed the Lebanese? It's a deliberate family business from the beginning.
Exactly, that's what.
Yeah, that is it.
So
Correct.
when you come to family business management, when you are in Accra, you can check Casa Preco and Alomo Bitters, the owner is Alomo Bitters. He's going old. His son started the company as a security man. His son who has his masters. Now he's the MD. For the past 5 years, he worked with security. He worked with procurement. He went on sales. He went on everything. But that's how the father started.
You know the
So now the son
detail.
is they have 2 managers. The owner is the executive director, the son is the managing director. The son doesn't sit in the office, the father sits in the office, the son is always in the production house. So we are doing a case study for him to prove that it's necessary. But before that, we started with the Indians. Realize that India, no matter your school, no matter your knowledge, you can't work from the ground. You always work from the shop. So Edwin, in the next 10 years, will be rich, But do you know what Edwin will do? He will send his children outside the country.
I will not.
I'm not referring to you, I'm referring to another Edwin. Instead of Edwin, all the things he's learning now about the farm, writing it down, Edwin will never write it down. You know what? We interviewed the Casapreco man, his son, the Alomo Bitters. He said, my father, it's good my father brought me back, but my father don't have any documentation on how he started the company. My father has not written anything down. So the boy has to go to people the father has worked with, who are no more working with the father, to tell him how the father was able to put the heads together. Because Casapreco used to do Alomo Bitters, but now they are producing water as well. They've diversified. But their main core business is the herbal drinks and the things. But now the son is saying that the father never wrote anything down. For India, they always have a rule book. Any Indian family business, they always write the money, they write it down. Haven't you noticed they are always bringing new people? Mm-hmm. And when they come, you always let them serve, they send them around. When they bring you, you have to understand the system. Mm-hmm. So, such family businesses in Africa, the father has everything on his chest, he dies with it.
Yeah, that's the key.
So, one of the, yes, so myself, I done a short course on family business, how to manage family business. Because some people are coming to me and telling me that I need you to teach me how to generate generational businesses. We don't have that in Africa. KFC, how did KFC start? How did Walmart, all those cases, which case study have you seen about Africa before?
Chicken.
Even look at, if I went back to when he was company. He's bringing up, recently the board just appointed one. He did chemical engineering. Just appointed her, then he appointed her to go and sit in the cement factory. Can you imagine? She was in the US. The father said, calm down, but when you come, you won't come and chop money.
Yeah.
You go and sit in the cement factory.
Yeah.
So they saw pictures of her with their glove. You know that place you can't wear high heels. And they were teaching her how to open. The father said, you cannot come and control my money. When you are not suffered. He brought another one now. He's going to the salt business. So you see his mentality. But they said there are times he wants to drive alone, but because he's old. But this he says something, I want to drive, I want to feel alone. Whilst my business is run, I don't like the way people call me. We need this, we need that. So I brought them because I used my business money to train them. They can't live outside. They were complaining, you know, so that we give them life that they don't understand. He got all of them now. Now one is managing the salt, one is managing the refinery in Shell. So you tell you what your interest is, but when you go, you are not going to be the manager. You report to somebody. Yes. He's not there though. So he's learning from the Indians. Have you seen the Indian? The old man and the Indian, when they all live in one house. Have you noticed? I don't know how they do this over here. In Ghana, when they run the business, they all live together. That's what Dangote is trying to do.
Like a class.
Yes. They all live together. Because when you can you steal him? And the money you are sharing the same money. So that's how their businesses grow. And that's what we need to do in Africa.
Another example, I learned a lot about what all is going to the business is still succeed with the children.
When he became president, when he gets a visitor, you go and sleep in the Trump Towers and he will charge you.
Yeah, $15,000 per night.
Oh yes. Yeah. When he gets a visitor, when he was president, any visitor he gets, he will drive from the you sleep in where you have to sleep. So when he became president,
chief,
he made
have a lot of
like also like
let us educate them, teach them what we do. And, we don't know what we have.
It's not about teaching them. It's to see alphabets, Andy and all that. Those who put up this program, who set up this program, maybe in subsequent years to be doing follow-up. You see, follow-up is what I learned and what I observed over the years. Most of us coming for this paper, we are only coming for the paper. In order for us to secure
my point is,
I'm coming.
Yeah.
But I was talking before you started.
No, yeah.
Did you end? No. They keep quiet. Have you said hello to the chief?
It's my elder brother, go ahead.
Have you said hello to the chief?
The most important is I came from a ruling family. I'm qualified to contest. It doesn't matter.
Have you contested elections before?
Yes, I contested elections.
As what?
As a command chief. I contested and I lost. I'm qualified to contest for 2
That is the most important thing. Yeah.
I contest for tenure and I contest
It
for...
may not be the best.
And you lost for both?
Yeah, the rest of tenure. From Candidate section. You contest with this one. I contested with this man. This man.
No, now
He said two.
yes.
Your mother.
Yoni is from my father's side.
Yoni is from my father's side, but how it happened, you see this one. They are our clansmen.
That is a whole lot of.
When they came,
It's okay, Evan, you can use my class to discuss issues.
no, this gentleman, I just want to educate this gentleman. But the other person that is qualified to say something here is Bishop Abramachi, because he won.
It's okay. So I need you to think about.
UniMak, we have a lot of
Let's do a
power.
little design thinking.
Yeah, see, Ali.
Let's think about
Yes, even Dr.
a
Samuel.
major problem in the group. But this one should be a problem that is outside. A major problem. You guys will take a decision on a major problem. And tell me what are the multiple problems to that particular major problem that you have identified.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes.
Yes, I want to ask a question. When you are talking around this design thinking, so I'm actually figuring out how it actually works, because when I was searching even yesterday, I saw design thinking for customers, design thinking for managers, design thinking for marketing. I saw a lot of course templates in LinkedIn. So this particular canvas that you're giving, is it specific to the innovation in entirety or it's segmented as it is. For an example, let's say you want to understand the buying problem of your business or the selling out of your business. So what specific are we looking at here? Is it the new product innovation or?
We did a new product innovation yesterday. This is design thinking for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
This is for you. This will help you to identify new opportunities. Yesterday we did innovation, and remember yesterday the innovation was started from your own business. But this time I'm taking you out of your current business to think about a problem where you identify. So if you identify a new, before you draw the business model canvas, you need to understand it. Because this will help
the
you.
upshift method.
You said?
I said similar to the upshift method.
Exactly. But what this helps you to do is that before you come up with your VP, you have actually find a solution based on different Saturday.
Yes, because immediately when you started talking about the entrepreneurship in entirety, initially I was thinking that because when you were asking the why questions, all my thought was about influencing the innovation problem about a new product in your company. Not thinking about the entrepreneur as in person, in any business. It could be in any business. For an example, when we started using our own product, when we reach at the point of designing our
their current situation. But you see, I want you to get to a stage where, and this is what I use. When we are discussing the current business, let's discuss it and develop a model, design something. So, for instance, run another course here. I will identify a new course and say, I want to run the certificate in it. Okay? Then I'll say that the features of this program is that you do on-site and then off-site. We won't do online because they may not have. It may function in such a way that we will look for people who can speak the local language to be able to come and run the program. Okay? So that one is experience-based, experiential learning. Because the person will not be able to read the textbook. When you are even using slides, you won't understand. So the teaching method will have to change. Now, I need to design that course. How many weeks is that course going to be? Who are going to be the facilitators? And how people are going to pay? Are you know what I'm saying? So by the time I finish this, I've designed the course before I put it on paper. So that's what she did. She's not telling her that she has to do oil. But she has to document it and design it in his mind. That's what architects do. This is government will say, I want to do a highway here.
overhead.
When overhead. When designers say, what would they say? How many cars using this? How many trucks? How many taxis? How many 4x4s? How many buses? When government thinks about that, government needs to design so the architect will start. So this is the road. These are the houses we need to break. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of soil we have. So the bitumen needs to be this specific. Have you noticed that when you are traveling by night from Cape Town to Makeni, Lungi, it's become very dangerous. When the trees are like this, and the roads are narrow. So when the car, can you imagine? There was a time I was coming, and then when you are coming down, they are putting some slow down. Please, when you are going back, be very careful. They have some slow down, It was very deep.
Yes.
It was crazy. You can cause accident. So this one is a major problem. But who caused them? Then we saw a huge truck, I was telling you, of timber that evening, and the speed they were coming, like they were going for a meeting. They were like 60. So our driver has to just wait for them to come because some of them were in the middle of the road. How do you solve this problem? So the major problem is that there are accidents. But what causes them? Is the road narrow? There are no street lights. There are no road demarcation. These are multiple problems that contribute to it. So what should we do? So when we call the architects at that meeting, he has to design based on the problem we are telling him. Why don't we enlarge and get like the outer lane? In Ghana, when you get to the outer lane, that's where big buses, that's where they pass. They don't use the main road. Or they will spoil the small cars. So if you are driving a big car, when you get to the road that is narrow, you move to the outer lane. So there are places that when you are driving, there is no light. But when you get to places that there are accident-prone areas, they put lights. That's the solution. But I'm not taking us to government. I'm bringing you to this room as an entrepreneur. Identify a new project you want to do as a team.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
On this very guys, this comes to what we call TVET, Technical and Vocational Education. That is a competent-based training program for those who never fortunate to go to university or even have a BECA or MPS, but yet they have the knowledge and the talent to contribute to the informal sector of the economy. So there is a model I've worked regarding that area, because how the TVET department can not only provide a competent-based training, but how this skill they offer them can be integrated in the entrepreneurship mindset. So in having given them the skill, the entrepreneurship mindset, and with the service support, then they too can go and implement entrepreneurship in the informal sector. That does not require WAS, that does not require BECA.
Exactly.
Yeah, with the basic skills they are.
So when you use design thinking, for instance, what is the major problem? Not everybody can go to the university.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But I'm coming. Not everybody can go to the university. But currently, the current teaching models doesn't help people to be able to survive. If they drop out, they are not able to read. Nothing. That's the major problem we have in Ghana, the same thing. So we have TVET in Ghana, eh? So the TVET in Ghana is for technical skills and vocational skills. So now government is carpenters and other things, they are being certified. So you can use this to just design the design thinking model that I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. The good news about the education system, they are now introducing a system that is catering for all levels. You go to university, you can still live well, just like any normal person in the society. So it's not about getting your WAS to university. There is an alternative now going forward.
Without what?
Yes.
Let me hear you, but if you get to it's normal for English when
It's inclusive, radical and all these things is like indicators for me.
What Samuel is saying, it's been radical inclusion now. Now entrepreneurship has been taught throughout secondary school. They are creating clubs where competitions, students portray their talent, their competition. It's been brought to even university levels. So, for example, UniMak is part of the entrepreneurship club whereby students come together, portray their talent.
You see where you guys have a big opportunity.
Yeah. Then, in terms of the TVET, when Maggie was talking about TVET is being structured to various opportunities in various areas in terms of the electrical, the one I know about the art and crafts. GIZ is also in TVET. In the previous office that I was working for, what normally GIZ does, they train them, they give out competition, who does it, and the winner has a prize, money and also equipment. Whereby he also starts his own business.
The same thing in Ghana.
Yeah, that's what
I
everybody
know
do.
Germany is known for technical and vocational education. So in Ghana, for instance, GIZ is sponsoring the TVET.
Yeah, same as here.
Where in schools, if the students are not doing well, they can opt for technical programs, and if it is machinery or innovation that they bring. But what I'm saying is that this is a clear opportunity for all of us.
Yes, it's a clear opportunity for all of us. But I want to make this appeal to you. In order for us to fit into the market, with all seriousness, as I'm speaking to you presently, I've been contracted by one of these Christian organizations that are supporting schools to go and facilitate their teachers in the secondary schools with HTC secondary business studies, BSc and accounting and finance, banking and they will be using to start to teach these entrepreneurial skills, that's SS1. But they need somebody with the knowledge of entrepreneurial skills to go and facilitate these teachers so that when the curriculum is readily available for them, they will look into the skills being acquired from the in-service training and try to implement them. Now, what I want you to do for us, Andy, and the program manager, is to see how far best, after the end of this program, for you to try by all means possible, whether it is free or not, to communicate to the Secretariat of the University, ensuring that attestation are readily available for all of us. Which will attest that we have completed an MBA program and we are waiting for graduation and publication of results. By this, those who will be having issues with fees, including me, will be able to use short documents, also be absorbed.
Strategy. So now the Andy, what Ture has designed
The problem. We are not in the problem.
Before graduation, I always did getting for passes. No, that
Ture has designed.
I don't go to the right plan, you know what they tell exams and process this result to
What
the
Mr.
only thing I'm
Eddie
only
is
managing
saying
the
is
giving of it and then certificate.
a research was done in Waterloo before the implementation of this new system of education. And people will be surprised that only school that can accommodate the 5 system in Waterloo is just my school. Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing and it's talking.
We are not ready. In fact, at one point,
system.
I was called upon to make some analysis around this new system.
I
will tell you for sure, doing my research based.
Okay, so let's do this, eh?
This.
Hello?
See, I don't know.
Samuel. You are not in your school.
This is school.
So,
We are not ready.
I want us to go for 5 minutes break. What can be done is that I can only discuss with Father Ture if all exams is written. That is when I can give you the letters. If not, that will be difficult for me. But the moment I go to it, nobody gives a letter where people will use it for the rest of their life when they have never finished it. As far as when I go to him, you ask me whether I'm ready to sign. In fact, you're asking for a transcript. That's exactly what I mean. If I give you a letter, are you going to travel with it? Then the disadvantage you have is that we'll put the date on it.
Yes.
Which will not help you. Because you should be subject to you writing the exams. You want us to put all that?
No, they will not put exams.
Then don't let me go and say this. It's against the university rules.
No, I know what I'm saying. Upon the completion of the boot camp and those with clear standings without writing exams.
We should give it to them.
Yes.
But those who are owing fees, we shouldn't give it to them.
No, we are not talking about fees. We are talking
You want to set your own questions and answer. Let's go for a short break.
I thought it was 12.
No, we are not going for that. Let's go for a short break. Not now.
I'm tired. They give you. You're not making give. Say that they give money. They say for MBA, they give money. But all the undergraduates request for the beginning.
That's what they expect now from me. Even this program when I'm going for this.
I was going to go.
No, I'm not going. What's making us succeed?
entrepreneurship.
No, now they say entrepreneurship now is doing so that they do.
Because of visa, they delay.
What you make me as succeed? I mean, the time when I begin to do that entrepreneurship certificate, I get it. Which means business certificate. But I check presenting at the agency. Now we give facilities for the children. They ask me for provide documents and they scan and forward them to the donors.
You will get a commercial. Entrepreneurship for one.
For what I talk, I expect people to no, what is it talking about? What is it? No.
I tell you, say communicate. If you don't communicate, now they blame me.
Yes, now that's what people
Now entrepreneurship they go from SS1 to SS3.
This is the money cook and business somewhere they buy.
Oh, the numbers are part of the access scheme.
Yes, access scheme. Even maths than a scheme on its own. English now.
As a radical
Hello, nice. And they tell it for free.
No, it's fine.
We not get the infrastructure for this.
Now if you go entrepreneurship from SS level, say go university. So now you need to get again.
radical inclusion. No elimination. Radical inclusion, no elimination. So the kids are abroad.
I don't say that.
What I mean, learning this is where the money. Because it's one module. Now, I let us. You know they didn't go school. They can take the you understand? The concept is really
B&B Enterprise.
Mami.
You get top up, they are running for this man is already making me call. Yeah, says you go 7 and you tell us.
I want to see my cinema.
7 I don't know. 939 283 93 92 83. Yeah. I see. Tell me your answer.
You know the answer.
That's why not how you call it a reject now.
They call it
You go be say something.
I don't dey call am, so they smell it lazy.
I said money.
Honest money.
Nebu message and through WhatsApp.
Yeah, that is Swiss for some. Don't be a money.
From my woman.
Yesterday I called you, no answer. In the evening, after around 6 something. No, I called that Salaman and then I'm going to I said, I'm bad.
Okay, text me. Text me. Go give a bit. Give a bit where they give my bit now? Yeah.
value from this place to this place, from this place to this. I said this meter. So later now I said, no, now one article for the all. So now I said that total, last second one we said, we say 2,000, I said that 2,000. Then I'm not for article all right, so it's not one way. That's what the two way be different one for. Now so you work on this one. If you say it's possible for pay first, we go Nairobi, pay back over the side, then we come back and go and advice for the other destination. So that's another. Yeah, so like, okay. So what I said, no, now one trip, as connect, now you have to pay all the tickets buy, then the person in and going there, you get now I said, okay, now send me that second one. I see that too much, I said. Now send me that second one, now that's too quickly. It's not enough for that price. I want me now, that's not personally.
What you did is negative for you.
That's 2,350, I said now for. Then that other one, I get a 1,000. Then I get a 1,583. Yes. That's it. I get a 1,583. No one. I get a 2,333. Yes, that's what it's yeah. No, now when we don't add up, now they put so a different cost there. That first side, yes, costed separately. Yeah. Watch, take it down, please. You will see Accra to Freetown. It's fine. Then you put that Cape Town to Accra. Now, the air ticket price is 1,951. Then you come back, Accra to Kenya. You know, so all these days are the same one. So, if you get for cost, that's you see 1,941 plus this 1,919. So when we put all together and I say, okay, see now this 2,333. Yes, that's what you want. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So like first price when we get out of top, then cancel this other one. So meaning in that way you do you go for Adelphia. So now say no now one.
Can you get back? Let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back.
Yes, you're not.
Let's get back to class.
Chief Grandon, you miss so when I miss a lot. No, I don't like it. Watch. We make our open in chat session. Make a tell. I YouTube video.
Guys, don't forget.
Just
after lecture.
Hello? Hello? Hello, can you get back? Hello, get seated, get seated. So we are going to have Father Joe this afternoon. We'll be discussing social impact measurement. I want to ask a question. Yesterday we had a discussion. We are waiting for the timetable from them on the way forward. I'm still here till Sunday. I hope you have checked the exams that you have to rewrite. Yesterday I spoke to some of you guys. They told me they have 2, others have 3. I'm asking them to come out with a timetable. If there's something else you need to draw the timetable for the other session they want to have so that you can plan. I wish that, for instance, those who live in the same area or the same locality can come together to strategize it themselves. And before you leave it, ultimately we need to finish. When you finish that, we do the assignment group. And there are some of you guys that I'll be telling them, I'll be supervising. I can't supervise everybody. That will be online. But I'm telling them to select people who will help and give you value. There are some people that we've selected in the past. They were not helping the students. You have to go and take the students back from them because others are almost done with the final chapter. They are delaying. When they call them, they don't pick. Yours is a special case. I don't want you to go through that. So we've discussed that yesterday and even this morning. So if there's something that so as a group, I want you to think. If there's something else you need me to do, I'll do it. But I can promise you that you will be able to graduate this year. Next year, May. My God. Especially those, I'm not so happy with those all are out. How are you going to coordinate? In free time, you'll be able to coordinate in your school. But those who are not in free time, those who are in born, how are you going to coordinate? You especially.
I'll join them online.
No. Find a way of coming. Let them do so everybody will be happy. At this thing. So I think you guys should. So I want you to spend some time thinking about it. You need to tell them something. So those in Freetown, which day best suits you? Remember, this guy is around. Where is Lunta? Emmy. So if you are going to do weekends, possibly it should be continuous. Or you don't get what I'm saying? Yeah. You get the value. And then those who have entrepreneurial finance and financial planning, your case is very special. They can always work around the written exams, but those two are very special. Either you have the training before you write the exams. So when you are coming to write the exams, you know. Because I'm going to have a meeting with him as well. And you need to spend the rest of the day to think about it. If you have any questions on design thinking, let me know. But I want you to think about it. I want before you go for lunch at 12 to meet who is going to be the leader. Those who are meeting in McKinney, who are you going to meet and who is going to be the leader? And those who are living in whether you are owing this, which is a disgrace as a chief, some we cannot. Afterwards, you let me know. You, your area and the rest, who is going to be the leader, who is going to bring you together. And then those in McKinney, who is going to be the leader, and then those in Freetown. Is that okay? Yes. Yeah. So can you start doing it now? I want to hear what's in it.
Yeah, that's already.
Freetown.
For McKinney,
No, they said from against the rewards.
Hey, you can go outside.
Let's go to somewhere. I don't believe in
I don't play the
Please, 1 minute. I just get let them make up for me and we will respond to me. Now, you said that they want to 5 payments. 5 where am I? So, you will actually see how we will push it. Listen, so now again, we don't negotiate for 5 minutes for the money. We not pay 1 communicate with No. Yeah.